Welcome to Tiny Rails, the game with a train. I think this is around episode 56, and talking of trains, this is mine currently going past. And I need to make a change to this train this episode. Right, in the last episode I'm was partway through the story with the hacking of something flour and China flour. I forget the names of the companies. And my accountant Lance is friends with the people who are being hacked, so we're helping them out. And they were sending me somewhere to pick up some cargo. Well, in the meantime, I've been wandering around China and Africa and a couple of other places, filling in resource demands, building a few more stations, buying stations, and just generally travelling to earn some money because I was running out of it, as well as to clear some space in my depot. So, where I am right now is coming into Chongqing. I have no idea how bad my pronunciation is. And I will go have a look at this market. As you can see, my train has filled back up again, including the things I don't want, like replica swords, which are useless to me, at least currently. Well, this place wants something I have, chopsticks. I think I'll just save the space for now. Right, I was going to go look at the map. Right, so the place I'm going to for the next part of the quest is here. However, equally, whilst I was wandering around China, earning money, buying stations, so I need even upgrading one or two, because they were relatively cheap, I managed to complete the Asia North area. I served 1,500 passengers, I travelled the distance, I bought or upgraded 25 stations, got gold, bought cargo and met one Asia market demand. It was in Mongolia, I think. But that gets me 50,000 and this new train. So I figure I'm going to collect this and make that, once I get out of there, my new train style. If I can find it, is that the one? Galactic Express 9000 engine. Sort of looks like it. Yep, and the Galactic Express 9000 caboose. I also really should go look at this train, if I can find it again. If you spot the Galactic Express 9000 train before I do, congratulations. It's not that one. Okay, it's one of these. It's got to be one of these, surely. Streamline engine. Okay, I'm not seeing the Galactic Express. See if I can spot the caboose. The caboose might be easier to spot. And maybe the numbers will match. No, I'm not spotting the caboose either. Okay, not that one. I know it was black in colour. That one. Nope, still the same. Okay, I cannot, for the life of me, find this train that I've just put on. As I try and quickly flip through them all, looking for something that says Galactic Express. It's quite possible I'll miss it for being stupid. No. Okay, I don't see this train that I've just gotten, so I've got no idea what its benefits are, apart from the fact I've got it. Well, that is my new train anyway. Not that it shows up very well in the wonders of the night. And now I will head on to the next place to work on the quest. Whilst I'm on my way, I'll get these jobs that I've just completed out of the way so I can collect some more. I seem to be completing a few. Yeah, I did have a lot more money before I went around building some more stations in Africa and buying stations in China. Which was one of the reasons I had to go do that, because I practically ran out of money. However, and now I'm starting to get a bit more money back together. Yeah, I can... Oh, it's that one. I can play with the smoke again. I like doing that. Okay. Now, I meant to buy the gold resistors from here. These gold resistors will be perfect. Why didn't we use any gold on our mini satellite? I wanted to build something that works but cheaply. You haven't changed. Copper will get the job done. What about those gold cases? The device had to go to outer space. Gold is the best for space. Is best for space. You have a point, Okada, but I've always found gold more reliable. Okay. Our first robot was built with wood and copper, remember? I remember. Okay. Right, I'm going to buy those games while I'm here. I haven't got anything that fits in here, and I'm going to keep the last bit of space on my train. So, having completed that quest, or that bit of the quest, go to the right map. Buy silver integrated circuits from Guilin, China. Isn't that where I am? Okay, we'll buy these silver integrated circuits as well. Apart from I can't, because I don't appear to have the space. Okay, what can I get rid of? Okay, alright, let's dump the rice. That was the first robot you two made? Oh, it was a silly little robot. Yeah, it was a love bot. Oh, how did it work? You and your partner each held one robot hand, and the robot would tell you if you're in love or not. It was for an arcade competition. We came in second place. Father was not happy about that. I remember. Did you test the robot out on yourselves? Okay, silence. Okay, now what do you want me to do? Buy sheet of plexiglass cargo from Gumball, China. Let me see if I can find that on a map. You zoom out, maybe it'll appear. Oh, over there, okay. That's the one that wants games cargo. That's the one I fulfilled. Okay. So we're going through there. Okay. That's not that onerous a journey. A little bit of cash from that car. I'm waiting for these 3 cars to get upgraded to level 3 before I replace them. Well, I have replaced the engine and got a steam engine back this time, and I can play with the steam. Well, that's always good fun. The other thing I want to do with a little bit of cash I've got left is complete one of the upgrades to my max cargo. Excuse my voice, it's suddenly started to go. Which took a large chunk of my cash. And once I get past the next station, I will go to the Gumball machine and look for more cars, see if I can find a unique car I don't already have. Ah, I just had a nice little coughing fit. Okay, I don't have any chopsticks. Okay, whatever that cargo was that I bought instantly appears to have disappeared, which means I can fill my train up with more junk. I say junk. I know I don't need hand fans and replica swords, but the rest of this is actually of some minor use. But I don't have any chopsticks, do I? Okay. Alright. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of the next station I'm coming to, because I have no idea how to pronounce that. Oh, day is dawning. Job is completed, but I said I was going to go to the Gumball machine, so that's what I'm going to do. We'll try a rare roll. A luxury passenger car, I've already got one of those. A standard roll. Oh, a silver passenger car. That apparently is new to me. Not that exciting, I know, but it's I'll try another rare roll. Another luxury passenger car. Not doing well for rare rolls. Another standard roll. A steam cargo car. Well, okay. And I don't have a great deal of money left, so we'll leave it there. Collect on the job I've just completed. Or one of many I'm going to complete. That is the joy of when you travel around Russia or China or United States, or I guess Australia for that matter. The places are rather large, so if you do mileage jobs, you tend to complete rather a lot of them. Oh, and apparently I've got an obstruction in the way. And just to show you, I got my depot down by a couple of hundred. Everything in there has a purpose, it's just not necessarily a purpose where I'm going to need it immediately. So there's rather a lot of stuff in here. Like I want to go back to Anchorage, Alaska at some point and dump these 189 watermelons on Anchorage. However, I haven't gotten to that point yet. What does this place want? This place wants sausages. And there's nothing I can dump off here. Where am I going? Oh, okay, that way. Where am I going through? What's the next place want? Okay, that wants Korean spring water, and that wants game pads. And the Asia North factory is now open to build another wonderful thing. So it means I need to go get some iron, steel, wood and copper from one of my depots. The nearest one is over there, I believe. There's one not too far up that way as well. And bring it all down to there to clear out some of those resources I may have sat around in my wonderful depot. Three more jobs completed. Means I need to find three more. Don't want any of them. Seem to be being a bit stingy recently on giving me the types of jobs that I like to collect. I don't know why. Just the way the world works, I guess. Doing 260 miles an hour. I'm guessing I still do 325. Yep. There's my maximum speed. However, I might as well scroll to the caboose and collect the 83,000 that sat in there. Been a little while since I've been to my caboose, apparently. I get to play with smoke. Well, as I've got a bit of cash, let me upgrade the maximum weight on my train. Figured I'd spend it on something, and that was as good a thing as any, and that took most of my money. Let's have a burst of speed. I am just curious, actually. Apart from I complete another job. Yes. Right, okay. This is chapter 2-7. I've still got a ways to go in this quest. It's a long... Well, it's not necessarily the quest is particularly long. It's just the distances they send you between places is quite large because, well, let's face it, China and Asia in general is quite a large area. Which does give me a chance to get some more cash back from completing more jobs. Right. So I can dump a little bit of Korean spring water off here. Anything else I've got here that I don't particularly want? Yeah, the Japanese spring water I don't particularly want either. I do want the pocket games because they're going to be useful at the next station I come to. Okay, and off we go to the place that's trying to send me next, so I can do the next bit of the quest. I suppose I should clean my train and repair it as well. As we head to Camel. Again, apologies for anyone who actually knows the pronunciation of these cities. I'm terrible at pronouncing the names of, I would say foreign cities, but the people that live there, they're not foreign. To me, they are foreign names. There we go, I can say that about the American cities. Which does bring me on to the joys of pronouncing things like, well, American pronunciation drives me nuts anyway. But how is it one is Kansas and the other one is Arkansas? Where's the W in Arkansas? There again, I don't really want to get started on the whole aluminum and the missing letter U from so many words, because I could go on for quite some time about American spelling, pronunciation, and it would probably bore you to death. It's a subject which I have bored many people to death with over the years. Because, well, how can I put this nicely? I can be boring when I'm on little subjects that peeve me, and American spelling and pronunciation is one of those subjects. How much longer? Okay, these are only about halfway through their experience before they get upgraded. What I will do is I'll go to the map, zoom out, and head this direction. As you can see, this is what I've managed to do with Africa West. Yes, it's still got a few stations left to build, but every one I've built I've fully upgraded as well. I just need to go and get a load more lumber from, I think it's Canada where they store the lumber, so I can build out these stations, so I can visit them all, so I can unlock Africa East. At least that's the plan for that one. I want to complete the quest for Asia North, or China with a bit of Mongolia attached, as well. Right. Now it wants all my wonderful little Game Boys, which gives me space to buy the sheets of plexiglass. How many robots have you two made together? Too many to count. Okada would handle the builds and I handled the AI. Huan always had a knack for getting our robots to do what we wanted. Which robot was your favourite? Does that feel like a media interview? Probably the love bot. Without it, Okada would never ask me out. I didn't need a robot to ask you out. Okay. Well, I got the plexiglass. So let me get the reward. Buy the light emitting diode cargo. Okay. Let me clear the jobs as well. I was going to be clearing a couple more shortly. And let me see where the next place is on the list as I'm running around picking up all this cargo. Okay, down there. Well, that's going to take me a little bit of time to get to. Yeah, I don't particularly want to go. I want to go down there next. And then I'll head round that way. Just curious, yep. As soon as I set off, my new wonderful cargo has disappeared. I pretty instantly completed the job as well. So the plexiglass cargo of 45 bits of it has now disappeared, giving me space in my cargo hold. Well, cargo cars, it's not really a cargo hold, it's not a plane or a spaceship. So I'm going to Gumball, which is that one, which wants bamboo. I think that's bamboo. I'm normally pretty good at remembering what cargo is and what cargo is required and what cargo isn't required, not necessarily where it's required. But bamboo there, I'm sure this is origami down there and eggs down here, which I'm carrying some of those, hence the reason for going this way around. That means I can dump off some of the cargo. I've even got some incense, I think, in my cargo, so I can dump that there. And then I can go to get this wonderful stuff from the place they're sending me. It's just going to take a short while to get through all these places, but it gives me a chance to drop off some cargo along the way. Yeah, pretty sure I was about to complete at least one more job. I'm about to complete another one. My money's slowly going back up. Chance to select another couple of jobs. Yeah, it did say I was carrying some bamboo. Green tea, I think that's needed in the western part, the eastern part of China, which is one of the reasons I'm picking it up, and I've got space on picking it up. Replica swords currently have no location that wants them, so I'm ignoring them. I did set the waypoint. Yes, I did set the waypoint on the map. So off we go. Like I say, I can tend to remember what cargo is necessary, and I can even remember where some of it is required, but that's the bit I tend to forget more than anything, is which cities require which cargo. But as long as I can remember what is required and what isn't required, it means I can be reasonably selective about the cargo I pick up. At least I can try to be. Oh, I was going to say let's have a bit of speed, but no, there's an obstruction. Oh, I'm going to meet Godzilla again. Well, at least meeting the deer and Godzilla gets me about 18 cargo from this wonderful little deer to make up for the fact that it's delaying me. Here comes Godzilla. Well, okay, technically he's the lizard prince, but the first time I went through this, it was amusing. Subsequent times, not so much. But the one bit I do like is the bit that's coming up with the deer, where he happily hops on my engine. Of course, he's now going to... well, he's just below the smoke. I thought it was going to be a smoked deer. Then a helicopter comes along and rescues him. Well, that gave me a chance to complete that job. And a couple more that completed automatically anyway. Well, apparently I completed that job. In that case, I must have got... I don't know how much cargo from that obstruction. But I imagine quite a bit. Yeah, okay, that's all my jobs filled back up again. Let's have a burst of speed so I can drop some origami off. I think it's origami at the next place. And there was a noise there that indicated I've completed another job. It doesn't always tell you down here you've actually completed some of the jobs. Some it always tells you and some it doesn't, and that one decided to tell me, so there's at least 2 jobs I've completed, if not more. Not just the 2. Okay, to replacement jobs found as I come into the next station. So this wants origami. I know the next station wants eggs. There is a use for instant ramen. There's one for green tea. There's one for incense. There's one for the kendama as well. Okay. Oh, better set a waypoint of over this general direction. I'll go drop off some eggs. Then I'll probably end the episode as time is marching on, as time has a habit of doing. And next episode I'll pick up on my way to get the wonderful cargo of whatever it is I'm picking up next. I forget. I shouldn't be that forgetful, should I? Oh, the light emitting diode cargo. On the bright side, this has given me a nice little trip round parts of China, allowing me to drop off and pick up cargo that was useful and or necessary. I haven't filled any resource requirements, but I got to play with my new engine, even if I don't know what its stats are. Complete a load more mileage jobs to help replenish the cash that I just spent. If it hasn't given me a great deal of experience for these cars. Well, it's true, this next station's a long way away. Apparently on May the 28th in year 5. Click on that. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Just looking around the screen at various things that. Hey, smoke signals. Eee. That's good fun to play with. Alright, time marching on. Truth, this next station is a long way away. I will get there. Soon. At least there's no snow in this part of the world to slow me down even further. But I'm doing my best with my wonderful little steam engine to get to the next town, which name I'm not going to attempt to pronounce. Or what I should say is not going to attempt to butcher, because my pronunciation being that terrible. Okay. So now I'll drop off the eggs. Pick up some more bits and pieces because I can. That will do. And where am I set to go to? Yep, I am set to go there next. And I will depart for the next station, Chengdu. Well, not necessarily the most thrilling episode, but we've progressed the story a bit further. I have a new engine, I'm back to steam power, and hopefully I will see you further down the track for more tiny rails. For now, cheerio!